Most traders lose money in the market simply because they do not understand this simple thing, though with a touch of complexity. But that is the foundation of technical analysis, and that is support and resistance. In this video, I am going to break it down in the most simplest and easiest way so it will stick and change everything in your day trading. Hello traders, welcome back to Facebook. My name is Juliet, and here we teach you simple and practical ways to trade the financial market with confidence and stay profitable in your day trading. If you are new here, hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me how you feel in the comments. Let's get into it. One of the commonest and the most simplest thing traders learn when they begin is how to draw support and resistance. And when they draw this, they expect price to be bouncing on these lines as they want. And when price do not respect it as they want, they come out to tell you that support and resistance is a bad trading strategy, or that it does not work or hold. And even me, I will ask the question, if these lines are indeed strong enough, why do price flip it? The flipping of this zone is what destroys your account when you try to use this strategy. Let me say this clearly. It is not your fault when price do not respect these lines. It is a misconception from bad education or information you consumed before now or before coming across this video. And that is why I call it a wrong foundation. Listen, when the foundation is faulty, mistakes are bound to happen. Trust me, after watching this video, you will never look at this as just a simple lines. You will never see things the same old ways again. Let's break it down. Support is like the floor of your house. Resistance is like the ceiling of your house. Before you continue watching this video, look at the floor of your house or the floor of that place you are and the ceiling, and bring the knowledge or the information you perceive from there to this video. This is the floor of the price, and this is the ceiling of the price in the market. And because this is the floor and the ceiling, that is why price gets to this support, it will bounce to the upside. And when it gets to the upside, it will bounce back to the downside. However, this is where the whole misconception lies. If you understand the psychology behind this, you will be able to see this differently. The psychology behind this bouncing and why it is bouncing and what it wants to do next. That is what validates the resistance zone and the support zone, and give us at the end what we see today as the market structure. Come with me. The support shows you area where people have bought previously, and the resistance shows you area where people have sold previously. Whenever you are doing your analysis, always look at the left. When price approach this support level, buyers will step in, and that is why you see reactions. And when price approach this resistance level, sellers will step in, and that is why you see reaction. Why are they reacting? That is the big question. Their reaction is what I may call pain and profit driven. A lot of people have lost money in this area, and a lot gained. A lot of people also lost money in this area, and a lot gained. So that is what is triggering that reactions. And this lead me to why a support can turn to resistance and a resistance can turn to support. Why do we have this resistance turn into support and we have this support turn into resistance? Look at that wall facing you. Let's explain what happens here. When price come to this support and bounce back, it come to it again and they bounce. It come again and they break it and return before moving. What happens here is this. Let's say this is a wall. You pick a hammer. You come and hit on this wall. The first one is hard. You come and hit it again. It begins to soften the wall. The more you hit the wall, the more softer the wall become. That is what happens here. The more price hit here, the more soft the zone becomes. And it will keep hitting until it will forcefully break the zone. When it break it, it will return back to test that zone that was breaking before it moves. And this is where the market structure is being formed. When we say break of structure, this is where the structure is being formed because this is the impulsive leg of the market. This is the pullback or the retracement. And this is another impulsive move of the market. And this is where structure is also broken. So at this level, price has to break a structure in order to give you either to give you a lower low in the case of this support level. And if this same thing happens at this upside, price will be able to give you a higher high. You see why I said that the support and the resistance is the foundation in this technical analysis. When price break this with this force, it come back, which is this pullback or retracement, to give opportunity to people that missed this break. Remember, when price break this level, it close every sell opportunity that is being put here. And when it breaks this level, it close every buy opportunity that is here. Now, what smart traders does is to wait when this thing happens, because market will come and give them the opportunity to sell in this support zone and they buy at the resistance zone. Now, when this happen, this is what we call flip. We say that price flip the zone. This is where market structure is being bettered. This is where the higher high you see in the market, the higher high, the higher low, this is where it is bettered. And this is where the lower high and lower low is also bettered. It gives you an uptrend. When we say market is an uptrend, and gives you a downtrend when we say market is in a downtrend. One of the major mistakes traders make is to trade this area, to treat it as a number. Support and resistance are not just ordinary lines. And if you have been buying and selling with numbers or trading it based on number, I will ask you to stop now. You know why? Because price doesn't care about your number. What I mean by number is when price gets to 1.15133, I will sell. When price gets to 1.15060, I will buy. No, price, or will I say market, doesn't care about your number. The support and resistance you are seeing or you are drawing is not just an ordinary lines. What matters and what I want you to pay more attention to is, are there a lot of people at this zone reacting? It is the kind of the level of reactions that you get at this resistance zone that will tell you that there are a lot of people at this zone. And the same reactions that you get here that will tell you there are a lot of people at this zone. It's not just a number, this is a zone. Pay attention, pay more attention to the reactions, not the line. If no one cares about this zone, price will flip it. And if no one cares about this zone either, price will flip it. Price cares about where there are a lot of people reacting. If you try to trade every support and resistance you see, you will lose money. Give the market time. Be patient with it when you want to trade support and resistance. Do not trade the level. Trade the reactions at the level. How do you do this? Carefully look at where the price has bounced or dropped from. These are zones of interest. And when you see them, mark them with rectangle, not line. Wait for price to return back here and tap into this zone. Watch how price react in this zone. If price gets to this zone and starts giving you reactions like this price action candle, sometimes it will even give you a doji candle. What is simply telling you is that sellers and buyers are stepping in at that level at the same time. So you need to watch it. Price might flip the zone. Let the price show you what it wants to do. Trade what you see, not what you think. If it flip the zone, wait for it to return. You enter a buy. And if it is in this case and it flip the zone, wait for it to return. You enter a sale. This is when we say allow the market to come to you. When the market comes to you, you trade with confidence. This is where structure is broken, and this structure break is the resistance, support. I hope you gain value. Do well to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below and share this video.
So this is you looking left to gain a good memory of how price reacted previously and respond to how price react to these levels. Master this and your trading experience will become better. Till I come your way next time. Thank you for watching.